Hey guys, Raj here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm back with a review on a fragrance from the House of Creed, and this one is Tabarome Millesime. I'm working on the decant here, which I've now, it's come to the end. This fragrance comes in, as far as I can see, comes in three sizes. A 75 ml. It's going to cost you around £160. 120 ml, much better value at 190. It also comes in a bigger size decanter for like 285. You can obviously get this at a discount. In terms of like UK and Europe, there's a website called allabeauty.com. Used to be known as Cheap Smells. I'd highly recommend you get it from there. Get it much better value. So what are the notes for Creed's Tabarome? Top notes of bergamot, lemon, mandarin, and ginger. In the heart notes, there's jasmine, sandalwood, and vetiver. Base notes of tea, musk, and tobacco. So Creed are doing a more of a, I don't want to say darker fragrance, but Creed are often known for their fresher style fragrances. And this one, like Aventus, you could say to an extent, definitely like Royal Oud, more on the kind of heavier type scents rather than the lighter fresh ones, but to an extent this is still done in a Creed fashion. The fragrance for me, I feel, is a good all-rounder in terms of seasons, in terms of occasions. I feel actually it's a full year fragrance. I mean, you could wear it in winter, but really it's spring, summer, and ideally in autumn. I feel you can wear this at work, you can wear this going out. It's not a particular, it doesn't smell particularly luxurious or special to me, but you could wear it on nights out, and yeah, it would be a good choice, to be honest. So what about the fragrance? What do I get from the opening? Well, for some reason, I don't know why, but I don't get any of the citrus, which is I think it's a good thing for me, because a lot of Creed fragrances have this sort of citrus blast in the opening. It's nice to smell something slightly different. I think maybe the citruses are in there, adding to this fresh accord in the opening, which is joined actually by a tea note. Tea is in the base, but I kind of get it lingering around in the top of this fragrance. It's not particularly smoky. It's a nice, smooth fragrance. I feel that the whole fragrance and the whole accord at the top is made smooth by Creed's infamous nothing notes. Well, that's what I call it anyway. Whether Creed call it their nothing note, I don't know. But really, it's like an injection of this molecule which doesn't really smell of anything. It's like a generic freshness, in a Creed style freshness. It's very sort of bland, to be honest. And I don't like how they constantly use this in a lot of their fragrances. It's almost like it's a filler to make up for some other notes which aren't particularly that strong. But it's there, and it's appealing. It is appealing, I know for a fact, to the average person who's maybe not sort of used to smelling many fragrances. You know, they're probably they'll like this. It's a likable fragrance. The tea starts to subside a little bit, unfortunately, because I quite like that tea note that they've used here, and you do get a little bit of spice from the ginger, and it's almost like a dry cedarwood. I kind of feel like this fragrance has similarities to Royal Oud without that punchy tobacco, oudi, ashtray kind of cedar vibe. But I feel that cedar note is quite dry, and it's kind of like a pencil shaving vibe in here. And again, yeah, nice. Can't deny that it's not nice overall. The tobacco in here, again, this is why it reminds me of Royal Oud, because the tobacco is dry. It's done in actually a kind of wet leaf, a fresh, I know I said dry, but there's also a kind of fresh wet leaf accord in there as well, which, you know, makes this fragrance overall quite a fresh fragrance. It's quite dry and fresh at the same time. It kind of lingers on the skin, and there's like a musky, a white musk accord that kind of just hangs onto your skin and is almost like, you know, fresh laundry. I think Creed have tried to take kind of darker notes of tobacco and ginger and kind of just Creedify them, basically just smooth them out, take away all the rough edges and make them as smooth and appealing as possible. And I think they succeed, and you know what? you know, for whatever you can say about Creed, they know what they are doing in terms. They know what their niche is, kind of fresher style fragrances, and they always put their take on a note which you think could be darker, like oud or leather, like birch, ginger, tobacco, and they kind of turn it into something quite uplifting actually. And this is quite sort of sporty. I feel this is a nice fragrance to splash on, spray on after doing a workout, maybe after running, going to the gym. And I did say that it's quite versatile, so in terms of where you could use it, scenarios. So yeah, overall, a pretty solid fragrance from Creed. You know, it's one of those fragrances where I feel that what they have produced here and at the price they set it at, you know, it's setting the bar quite high, and I don't really see it as an achievement. I don't really see a lot of Creed fragrances as achievements, like producing good fragrances. There are a couple in there which I think are very good, and a couple in there which are just quite average. And overall, even though I do like this fragrance, overall, I kind of see it as an average fragrance. If I want something like this, I would go with Bleu de Chanel. To be honest, I think that is a designer alternative to this. It's different, but I think Bleu de Chanel works better than this. Um, you know, or the old formulation of Tabarome Sport, also you could say. They're different fragrances, but yeah, overall, you know, performance is good, so no complaints there. It kind of jumps off the skin a little bit, but it's more of a closer to the skin type fragrance. Pretty much lasts all day, so that's quite good. Can't complain there. It's versatile in terms of seasons and when you can wear it. It's appealing in some regards. It's not offensive. Oh, that's not exactly an achievement. So overall, I'm going to give Creed's Tabarome Millesime a 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair score. Not a fragrance. Well, basically a fragrance that I enjoyed wearing in its decant form, but I'll never get a bottle of this. That's for sure. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this fragrance. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know. It's always great hearing from you guys. Definitely is. It's always good interacting and hearing other people's views, and that's what makes this community what it is. So take care, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.